Welcome back to Sportsbook Review Videos. We only have about 30 games remaining in the NBA season, and one of the end of the season awards that could be all but decided right now is the Rookie of the Year. Is there anybody that can knock off Karl-Anthony Towns after the season that he has had? It is going to be very difficult because right now Towns comes in at minus 500, 1 to 5 at Unibet and a couple of other sports books here. And before the season started, it looked like Towns was probably going to finish in the top three, but other guards like Emmanuel Mudiay and D'Angelo Russell were favored to win the award. However, it is abundantly clear now that those two are the projects, and Towns is the superstar in the making, averaging over 17 points per game. With the season he's had, he is on pace, advanced metrics-wise, to have one of the best seasons any rookie has ever had, let alone this season. So I think that will be enough to him to lock in the award, even if, God forbid, he gets injured in the last 10, maybe 15 games of the season. They sit him out because they're tanking and want to protect him. It's still his award to lose right now. And I think even at minus 500, I don't condone big chalk betting, but if you do, it might not be a bad play here at minus 500. Kristaps Porzingis is only plus 500 at Paddy Power right now, which is a bit surprising. At Betfair, he's plus 300, which to me just smells suspiciously like a really big sucker wager, considering that he's kind of third in my rookie power rankings right now, behind Towns and Jahlil Okafor, who we'll talk about here in just a second. But right now, very, very bad odds right now for Kristaps Porzingis. Not a great play here, considering he's averaging fewer points per game than both Towns and Okafor. He has been very, very good, but pretty inconsistent as well. But either way, Knicks fans should not be disappointed about Kristaps Porzingis, although I don't think he has a chance to win this award and should not be a very good play here. Averaging just under 14 points per game, been putting up double-doubles, but really needs to work on his consistency. He's probably getting a little tired, so that probably doesn't help either. But at this point, after being labeled a major project here coming into the draft after being the fourth overall pick, it is abundantly clear that Kristaps Porzingis will probably be in the top 3 vote getters for this award, but definitely not in the running to win it. Now, Jahlil Okafor is interesting. He is plus 1,100 at Paddy Power, where he's plus 650 at other places like Univet, 888 Sport, and things like that. So it's interesting that Paddy Power is offering these good of odds, and even though in my opinion it's probably not a great play, there is an argument to be had for Jahlil Okafor this season. He's averaging just as many points per game as Towns is this season, and even though his efficiency has not been great this season, he's turning the ball over a little bit too much, and he's shooting still under 50% from the floor. The last 2 months he's been very good from the floor. In January he averaged over 60% shooting. This month so far in February he's at about 53%. So if he can keep that going, he actually may threaten Towns to win this award, maybe steal a few first place votes away from him, but not enough to win the award. I think Okafor is still not a distant second, but at least a pretty far back second. Even at plus 1,100, his odds are appealing, but I don't think I'm ready to recommend them here at this point. So that's an updated look at the Rookie of the Year odds. You can obviously go on to several websites, check, and several books as well, offering different odds for these guys, especially even more of the long shots if you're into that. But for now, until then, for Sportsbook Review, I am Jordan Sharp.